If you work at Glaxo, you'll be aware of this stretch of road. It's just beyond the sharp bends of Outcast, and I have an allotment near here, and I noticed that the hedge has been cut recently, and it's a hawthorn hedge. So, as you'd expect, there are thorns. And furthermore, when I was looking at this a few days ago, the footpath was covered with debris. It's not so bad now, but you'll notice quite a lot of it's gone into the gutter. So as you see, there's quite a bit of debris been left behind in the foot of the hedge here. Just have a quick look at it. And the footpath itself is now reasonably clean, but it's now gone into the gutter. And I know that there are lots of cyclists that go along here on their way to work. Furthermore, there's lots of people coming along here walking their dogs. It's a favourite route. So I heard of people whose dogs had had thorns in their feet, causing a lot of pain, trouble. And I've also heard that some people have had thorns into their tyres, which they attribute to things happening like this in this area. Somebody had trouble on the motorway as a result of these hedges not being cleaned up afterwards. And I understand, and I'll put the link below this video, that there are regulations under the Highways Act that farmers are required to clean up after they've cut a hedge adjacent to a public highway. In fact, there's quite a lot of quite stringent requirements, like putting notices up a mile ahead of time, and making the public aware that the hedge is about to be cut. I wonder just how much of this is actually done. Here are examples of some of the thorns I picked up. So I don't know if you can see this, but that's not one. I'm going to zoom out. Here we go. Can't see what okay, there's one thorn, and you're not surprised that there are thorns in the debris. Here's some more. So I'm holding up various bits of twig that have thorns in them. These are fairly small thorns, but I'm just illustrating there are thorns on here, and I'm sure if we look long enough we'd find some pretty ferocious thorns in amongst the debris that hasn't been cleaned up. So the message is, first of all, farmers, when you cut your hedges, make sure you clean them up. And I understand landowners who rent out their fields have also a legal obligation to make sure that their tenants are doing a good job. Secondly, a message to Peter Thornby, whose patch this is on, that we look forward to him working with the residents of this area in order to get people to act more responsibly. And lastly, we look to the Highways Department to enforce their regulations under the Highways Act. So watch this space. We'll keep you informed what happens.